cues, less from fashion and more from film, television, and music.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that's,
Right.
I mean, when you look at how many movie stars and rock stars and pop stars are on the covers of magazines today,
Right.
as opposed to models. The days of the supermodel are not nearly as powerful as they were in the past.
That's true.
And Hollywood really runs the universe. You know, beyond our little piece of it, Hollywood runs the universe. And they have kind of determined that thinner is better.
Right.
And when you look at the female images in films, in movies, those women are extraordinarily thin. You know, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. Well, the camera adds 10 pounds if you weigh under 100 pounds. If you weigh 115 pounds, the camera probably adds 15 pounds. If you,
So that
the
explains our
larger
size.
you are, the
That
more
explains
weight
it.
the camera adds.
It really
It does.
It's the now it's the directors making the decisions on who's going to portray the roles. It's the publishers that are making decisions about how to, who to, put into different advertisements or into different articles. So it's the decision makers that are driving it, and it's really these people need to help us or help the next generation. I mean, I feel like the
It's all about socioeconomic.
I think if they had to choose
money.
Right, and I think they have to choose, that. Well, I mean, we all still buy that magazine. We see the thin person on that magazine. We still buy it. The viewers are still watching. I mean, how do we change this?
And we want to look like that.
We're brainwashed.
Exactly.
We're
We
brainwashed.
buy it because
That's
we
right.
want to look like that. That becomes
A fantasy.
the image
Isn't it
that,
like a
that
fantasy?
we want to
It
fulfill.
becomes more than the fantasy, because if you know it's fantasy, it's like, am I in love with you or am I in love with the idea of you? And I'm clear.
But
versus
Lisa,
not being clear.
would you buy a magazine that looks just like you? You want to have somebody who looks like you the best way you can look. I don't mean you. I don't mean you.
Right.
I mean the regular, ordinary.
cover to
because
buy.
I'm able to say whatever it is. I like this element, I like this element. How can I make it work for me?
Right.
Which is fundamental.
So then why isn't there a magazine out there that has an ordinary person on it? I don't think it's...